This is nice.
Yeah, it's a golf club.
I mean, some whiskey.
Yes, please. Whiskey with coke.
Whiskey and coke?
Thank you very much.
What kind of whiskey?
Anyone, it doesn't matter. What do you recommend? Look at this.
Dobrý je to, dobrý.
It's a great book. Are you filming it?
Yeah. With your commentary.
So many people here that I know, that I've worked with, you know, over the years. It's a very nice book. You have the New York Dolls. Well, this is Johnny Thunders, and I played with him on the last record he ever made, Born to Lose.
Yeah, I have a vinyl of that.
Of the Totenhausen.
Yeah.
And I'm singing with him on that. And I played with him many times with the Heartbreakers, and also in New York with him and Walter Lure, the guitar player from the Heartbreakers. And it was very good, and it was very sad what happened to this man, because he took the money from making the record, and after that they murdered him. Thank you very much. They murdered him for the money for the record.
Oh, really?
I think so. In New Orleans.
I saw him in Limelight once, and he was doing a T-Rex cover. Beautiful, acoustically.
Yeah. Was he good?
It was simple, but it has a nice shiver to it, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of oddness. I loved it.
He did, you know, some great things, and you know, the trouble was he took too many drugs, I think, you know.
And if people say that the punk was born in USA and then moved to England,
I think there was a lot of things happening all at once, you know. I mean, you had a lot of stuff over there. These people were going before the sort of punk thing, you know. And then they got adopted more by the punk thing, I think. And you had Richard Hell and you know, his Blank Generation. That was happening.
Right.
There was something happening in New York, and then it came here, and then you got the New York Dolls, and it was a great time, you know, for music, you know. So many good things. And get off the phone. Heartbreakers. There you go, the Heartbreakers. Look, they were a great band. You know, they were more rock and roll, really. I think perhaps than the New York Dolls. The New York Dolls were working with Malcolm McLaren and doing some different things, but they came out and they were a great band to see them play. Did you ever see them?
I never did, only on some footage, but I was once asked on TV when Malcolm died. They kind of quickly put me there, and because I used to live in the USA, and they asked me how much the Sex Pistols and the whole punk shtick, even with New York, how much was it of doing of McLaren, and I didn't know really what to answer, because it could have been very well his calculation, and it would be very well his using what was already there.
Well, he was. I mean, the thing was, he was just part of it, really. It was sort of happening. He did his management thing and stuff like that, but he was making clothes for me with Kilburn and the High Roads before he did the Sex Pistols, you know, because I was with Ian Dury, you know Ian Dury?
Yeah.
And that was, we used to go down the shop and buy the clothes. He would design the clothes for us, and the Sex Pistols would come down to those concerts at Kilburn and the High Roads, and they sort of copied the styles, and the styles were there, you know. Boys, look at it. I mean, some great art came out of it, wasn't it?
And you met Sid, probably.
I met Sid, I met him a couple of times, you know. I met the Ramones, I met Joey Ramone, I was very lucky to meet everybody, you know. and see them perform. And this one here, I've still got the record, you know, the first record. Have you got it? It doesn't. I don't get tired of it. You know, the songs are.
I've seen them in States in Atlanta though once, and the owners of the club, Masquerade is called. They had their own band and they opened for them and they were booed out. You know, the owners of the club. But then Joey came to the office and said to the owner, they were sad, you know, and he said, "Here's my mic stand, and it's yours because I loved your show." So that was making up for
all the bad things that happened.
For the bad things. Yeah.
There you go. That's quite interesting. There's always a story behind it, you know. You got the Misfits.
And
the art was great. Did he just photocopied it on the thing?
I just saw a French band doing Beatles covers, and they did Ramones, and they said that the Ramones were inspired by Beatles.
Well,
I think that's
there must be, you know. I don't know. I mean, the thing
that's
is,
a weird kind of a connotation.
You couldn't really say it. I mean, I sometimes wonder whether they got their name from the Ramones, the bad guys in the spaghetti western movie. You know, do you know the movie?
No.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh, okay.
Because Joey Ramone told me once he loved Ennio Morricone, the guy who wrote all the, you know, the music for that, you know, the cowboy music. This guy, saw him in Brixton last. Plasmatics. Yeah, I got the record. I still got the record. It's a good record, you know.
Yeah.
Just to go on stage with a chainsaw, and it was kind of mad, you know.
Butcher baby.
She died.
Butcher.
She died.
She took her own life.
She just committed suicide. Yeah. Very sad, eh?
But she was a friend with Lemmy.
Really?
Kilmister.
I mean,
they did a song together.
Yeah.
She's a very strange character because she did the most outrageous things, and then she closed up and reclused and had an animal shelter and
breakdown,
and then she wrote a suicide note that she thought very well over everything and decided, and that kind of like, sorry, but I came to this conclusion.
Yeah,
it was a suicide note.
How did she commit suicide, you know?
Probably pistol.
A pistol? Gun?
But gun, yeah. But that's my... I'm not sure.
It's sad, really.
Yeah.
But, you know, she came from a very hard background, you know, prostitution and all sorts of things, didn't they?
Oh, she did?
Yeah. I think she was into that, you know. You know. And these guys were great. He died of a heart attack. I saw him in Brixton. Poison Ivy was great. I mean, they were kind of rockabilly, really.
Right.
The first psychobilly, really. Psychobilly, but you wouldn't really want to put them in a bracket because they were just a good band, weren't they? Did you see them?
I saw a footage them playing in a mental hospital somewhere, and it was great.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, all these bands are so good, you know. More of the Cramps, yeah. Fantastic. The Sex Pistols. Well, they're all here, aren't they? Look. Joe Strummer. Our drummer was the first drummer in the Clash, Pablo de Britain. He went to school with Joe Strummer. And then he split up with the band and started 909. He was just in the Joe Strummer film, and he sold some photographs to the people about it, you know. But he didn't want to make a big cash in on make the publicity about it, you know.
And the girl from Blondie used to sing with you?
Who, Debbie Harry?
Yeah.
No.
Or no, from Pretenders.
Oh yeah, Chrissy Hine. Yeah, well, she was at the first auditions that we did, you know, along with Tony James,
Eugene Chervenka,
and who?
This is, I think,
Eugene,
yeah.
And you know, then she went and started the Pretenders, you know. So. And Tony James went on to be in Generation X, and later CC Sputnik. And CC Sputnik are now playing a festival near here in September at Melnik, the wine festival.
Okay.
So maybe come down and...
Yeah.
Who is this lot? Look at the pictures. It's a good book though. So many people, look. You think is it an American book?
I'm not sure.
Lots of Ted Kennedy's, Circle Jerks. Played with them many times, you know. In Los Angeles, that's the whiskey, that'll be in Los Angeles. 999 played there and started to do shows there so that underage children could come in because they couldn't come in because of the drink. And we thought it was very bad, so we played early shows so they could come in and see the band, you know. But it was a powerful image, wasn't it, you know? Yeah, it was a rough image. People in the Czech Republic loved the music, didn't they? Before the communism finished.
Yeah.
And some people told me that they would listen to 99 and the police would knock on the door and they were not allowed to listen to it. This book would not be allowed if there was communism. It would not be allowed because it would be destructive to what they would think was. And this material was banned, and you couldn't listen to music here and be free. But now it's absolutely fine. English bands, everybody comes here. Czech bands go to England. It's a good exchange, isn't it? It helped to bring down walls between things, you know. And for me, it's been a great thing because I could go to every country and play music. You know, I can go to Brazil. You know, I can go to Czech Republic. It's fantastic, you know. Say it's American. There's a lot of American sort of stuff in here.
So the Czech band backs you up here, plays with you.
Yeah. Špendíky Spendy.
Spinací Spendy.
Good band, yeah. And that's a good thing, eh?
Yeah.
It is a good thing. Do you like the band? Have you seen the band? Do you like them?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, they're young guys, you know.
Yeah.
And they've got their own songs, and they've got this and that and the other, you know.
Well, there's a guy there, Gigi Allen. He used to travel around, and in every city there was a band knowing his songs, and he just jumped in and played the set.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah. That's a great thing, you know. Yeah. Lobotomy, that was a good magazine. Now, actually, this is a fanzine. And 999 interviews and things in the magazine, you know.
How about Fear? Did you play with Fear?
Don't think I played with them. Look at all this stuff here, you see.
And do you have songs that have political? Do you
We're not
express
out
politically with the music?
We're more sort of personal politics and what you feel. We don't directly talk about politics.
Right.
But what we did was quite strong, and it got banned, you know, a lot of the time. So this song, you know, I believe in homicide. And they thought that was very bad to say that. But really, I said, what's the difference? You show Kojak or crime on the television, there's no difference. You're only saying it's different and saying we can't come on the television because it's punk and you're afraid of that, you know? Because you're bringing down the society. And, you know, it's very good. I spent a lot of time looking at books like this, you know. I mean, these were at times when things were very different, weren't they? Look, you know?
Yeah.
And things were changing.
Seems like the old century was different from the new century.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I thought it was going to go away, and people said, "Oh, this is all going to go away," but it didn't go away because it was part of the culture became part of the culture of in every country. Everybody likes it, and they still like it now. You know.
I work sound in a club, in a small club in Prague, and there's punk bands there almost every night, and it's still vital, fresh, you know.
Yeah, still got the
And
thing.
you can believe it, you know.
New bands are paying, yeah.
No.
Hello.
Hey Nick, one thing what interesting me very well, I can ask you, you personally know Sex Pistols members or Joy Division or Buzzworks or this underground scenes?
Yeah. I know them. Yeah.
Your life, you meet him. You meet these guys.
We meet them many times, yeah, and we still work with them now. And Buzzcocks, we know them well, you know.
You made it,
Yeah.
the punk scene.
They're good. I mean, we just
in England.
yeah, it's been a good few years, you know. I mean, and the great thing is it didn't die. People said it's going to go away, but it didn't. It came bigger and it's come back again.
Bigger than music, yeah?
Yeah, bigger than that. Yeah, sometimes it is bigger than the music. Here in Czech Republic, it was
Personal life be bigger than the music, and your personal life be the same mirror of your made of the music. I mean this. I mean this is the piece of the history, and I like this. Wow.
it is a history of things that happened, and you know, helped, like you said earlier, change the world, make it broke down the barriers.
Lots of
And
making.
people were afraid of this, you know. Governments are afraid of it, you know. I mean, you wouldn't see anything like this in North Korea, would you? But people there. I mean, look, recently in Borneo, they had punks there, and politically they didn't like them, and the police made them take their clothes off and wash because they said they were dirty. Did you see that? I mean, only because they like the music and they look a little bit different, you know, to what people think they should look like. And that's one of the first things. That's why I think as well this music was very good, because it wasn't just the music, it evoked the people to express themselves with art, with drawing, with clothes, with how you felt.
I mean the same. This
And you
is
said,
not
fuck
only
the
about
government,
music.
fuck
This
the
is
government,
more.
fuck the system.
This is more than music.
Všechno je výborné.
I see.
Já to možná
Some
kývnu, už to skoro
about
máme.
the
A on je dobrý, on se ptá dobře.
about true story. I mean this very change.
Mirku, a kolik bude mít ještě písniček?
The book is very good.
This art,
It's expensive, but it's a good book.
Let's go see the guy and thank you very much for
Yeah, no problem.
memories.
What's your name?
Awesome, Michael.
Michael, thank you.
They
I hope
come-
it's good, and you got some good things, yeah?
Wonderful.
You got some good things there for the magazine.
Yeah.
And tell the man, I give you some good. It was good. It's a good one. You see, show the book and get to talking.
I had some questions.
Try it again. Take it.
And all has been said. I don't know what my questions were.
It's better to talk like this, yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm going to go and see this guy.
cool. Hele, proč si myslíš, že punk může být větší než hudba?
Proč si myslím, že punk může být větší než hudba?
No.
Je to úplně stejný jako v každé hudbě. Je to úplně stejný jako v hip-hopu, v rocku, je to úplně stejný jako v nějakém popu. Je to prostě spojení lidí a jejich smýšlení v určitou věc a ta věc se stane hudbou, anebo ty hudebníci vytvoří takovou hudbu, že ta lidi spojí, jo, prostě je to víc než myšlení, je to prostě pocit. Ten pocit je asi nevyměnitelný v jakýmkoliv žánru muziky.
A ten pocit je víc než hudba. Super.